Imposter syndrome. What the hell is it? And is that the feeling that I'm experiencing right now? So at its core, imposter syndrome is essentially this feeling that you don't deserve success or you don't deserve that thing. That somehow you're a fraud, that you fooled everyone around you into making them believe that you are this thing that you're not. So why does this feeling even come about in the first place? Well, it's really just a matter of mismatch between how you see yourself on the inside versus what's shown on the outside. On the inside, you know about your weaknesses, your struggles, whereas people on the outside don't necessarily. And that gap between the two is where the imposter syndrome lives. Ironically, guys that feel most like a fraud are the ones that care most about doing something well, because someone who didn't care wouldn't worry about those things. So how do you actually overcome this? Well, the first thing is you just got to recognize it and call it out for what it is. When you start having that doubt, that feeling inside, you need to just say, okay, this is just imposter syndrome acting up. This is just a feeling, a thought, a pattern, but it's not necessarily facts. And already just doing that one simple thing will help loosen its grip over you. The second thing to do is separate your feelings from the actual facts. The feeling of being unqualified is not the same as actually being unqualified. Take example, your resume. It shows an actual track record, proof, a history. But that anxious feeling, that voice in your brain that's telling you, oh, it was all just luck, or you don't deserve it, all that is just a feeling. So you have to learn how to distinguish between those two things. And this is actually where I think the faith component also comes in. There's a moment in the Bible where God calls Moses to approach Pharaoh. And Moses' immediate response is, oh, what if he doesn't listen to me? Who am I to do this? And God's response is simply just, I will be with you. Now go. So next time that feeling starts to creep into your mind that you don't belong or you're scared of being found out as a hack, just remember the feeling of being unqualified doesn't actually mean that it's true.